Valentine's Day. Welcome to this Tuesday edition of KBFT. I'm Kate Houston.
And I'm Dominic Tulo. We have a great show lined up for you guys today, including coverage of girls basketball, swim, the rugby team, and a look back at this past week in brother sports.
But first, we'd like to clear up a bit of confusion concerning this week's schedule. As you know, today is the usual alphabetical rotation. Tomorrow will be a typical 4-set block day with a rotation of A, D, E, F, with classes beginning at 8 a.m. and ending at 2:50.
Thursday's block day is a special 3-block schedule. Classes will begin at 8 a.m. and end at 12:50. Although we won't have a lunch period, the cafeteria will still be serving sandwiches and salads from 12:50 to 1:30 after school. And while Friday is a professional development day with no classes, Wellspring will still be serving breakfast bright and early.
To bring you the rest of today's announcements, here's Camille Peters.
Thanks, Kate. We'll begin today with a couple important notices. Sophomores' academic planning night will take place tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the cafeteria. You're strongly encouraged to attend with your parents to get important information about your classes you plan to take next year. Seniors, please make sure that you have requested your mid-year report to be sent out to all your common application schools. Pick up a yellow form in Brother Edward Hall if you've not yet completed this process. CSF applications for fall semester grades will be available after school in room 408 and in the counseling department until tomorrow. For questions, please see Ms. Jenkins in room 408. The annual confirmation conference, Fired Up, is scheduled for March 3rd through the 4th. Over these 2 days, they're looking for approximately 60 well-qualified students to help out at St. Francis High School. For more information, please check the Daily Bulletin. In Christian Servants news, please be aware that Thursday, the 16th, is the final day for Wellspring Food Drive. Remember, Wellspring is looking for pancake mix that requires only water, foil, peanut butter, oil, jelly, and cash donation for eggs. Make sure your donations to your religious studies teachers. Ms. Leistrup has lined up several great Christian service opportunities in the SLC, including the Sacramento chapter for Physicians for Social Responsibility Scholarship, the St. Baldrick's Day event, and the Lenten Almsgiving Clean Water Project. Check the SLC and the Daily Bulletin for more information about these great opportunities. Moving on to campus ministry news, all seniors who have yet to attend the Kairos retreat should be aware that the spaces are still available for the March retreat from 20th to the 23rd. Please be aware that this will be your last chance to attend Kairos. Although the Daily Bulletin announced a 4th-day prayer gathering this Thursday, this will not be possible due to the special schedule on Thursday. In students' activities news, BSU is celebrating George Washington Carver as an African-American inventor by selling PB&Js and chips by the cafeteria today at 1. Science Olympiad will hold a meeting this Thursday in room 507 during lunch. Irish Club t-shirts are on sale this week outside the SAC window for just $10, all featuring a brand new design. Finally, everyone who auditioned for Dead Man Walking should be sure to read the note posted on the door of L1. That's it for me today, CB. In anticipation of a short week filled with plenty of free time to spend outdoors, here's Drew Morris with this week's weather update.
CB, here's this week's weather. Today we're going to reach some temperatures in the low 60s along with more low 60s on Wednesday and Thursday. Now while we're on our 4-day weekend, we're going to see some temperatures in the 60s with mostly clear skies until Sunday. Sunday we're going to see some showers and scattered showers on Monday. All of you skiers and snowboarders know that with the rain in Sacramento, there's definitely going to be some snow in the Sierras. There's about a 30% chance of snow tomorrow, but on Sunday and Monday, there's hope for a few feet of snow. Remember to drive safely in these slippery conditions. Thanks for tuning in to your weekend weather report.
What is up, CB? I am Chris the Jet Watkins, and it's another exciting week in brother sports. Our swim team may not be in action yet, but they are gearing up for an exciting season. Drew Morris went to go check out what the swimmers have for this upcoming season.
Swimming. To move as though gliding through water. We all know swimming through famous athletes such as Michael Phelps, but not many of us could say much about our own CB team. I'm Drew Morris, checking in on CB's 2012 swim team. 2012 holds a new beginning for the CB swim team. Coach Stephanie McGee has already started to take control and has high hopes for this season.
Hoping to make it to sections as they did last year, and possibly even go further than that. Swimming is a really great sport. We have about 4 swimmers who joined the team this year who don't have much swimming experience, so I encourage all of you who do not have that experience and would love to try out the sport, come on down because practices are still going, and the more we have on the team, the more fun we'll have, and it'll be a blast.
With the first meet approaching, CB students Mac Jarvis and Reggie Smith show their opinions about CB swim.
I think that swim this year, we're going to have a pretty good team. We're going to try to have a relay, make sections, you know, just gotta stay focused. You know, swimming is more like a philosophy. You know, just put the work in, get your mind straight, man. What's up?
That's exactly it. Swimming is pretty much what you put into it. So if you come out here every day, then you're going to get the best training, the best athleticism that you can get, and hopefully we get enough people to go and make sections and represent CB the best way we can.
Hopefully, as the season continues, more new students will come out to join swim. The swimmers work hard to achieve great times, but for them, swimming isn't just a sport, it's a way of life.
My hopes, my dreams for swim season, favorite part is being in a Speedo, pretty much like that. I wake up and I look forward to that every day. So
my hopes and dreams, I only started swimming last year, and I just actually enjoy the sport, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty fun hanging out with schoolmates, you know, and also just being in the water is really relaxing after a hard day of school.
Ultimately, the CB swimmers know that with a new year of swimming comes many new friendships and opportunities. This has been Drew Morris reporting for KBFT, Sacramento.
Thank you, Drew. That was some beautiful, heartwarming stuff. You know, last Saturday, our rugby boys took on De La Salle, and we have some nice little footage of it. Last Saturday, the Christian Brothers Falcons took on De La Salle in their first rugby game of the season. This game was held at CB for the first time in 3 years. Christian Brothers and De La Salle have been playing against each other for years in this LaSallian rivalry. As you're watching these clips, please know that viewer discretion is advised. Some very brutal images. Not quite sure if you guys were scared by that, but I was pretty intimidated. Now let's move on to winter sports. Our Lady Falcons were in action last Friday playing against the Rio Linda Knights, and from what I heard, the Knights did not go down easily. Nicole Scott went to go find out more.
Our ladies charged onto the court on Friday to battle against the Rio Linda Lady Knights. We started off quickly, scoring 2 3-pointers by Jasmine Bemery and a couple other layups, but the Knights would not go down easily. Paulette Williams scored 3 quick threes at the end of the first quarter to put Rio Linda on top by 1. The second quarter was just as intense and insane. This was going to be a game that came down to defense and good shooting. Anna Birch was able to score quick baskets at the end of the half to put us up 31-25. The third quarter was all about offense for our Falcons. Anna Birch dropped at least 4 threes as well as other layups. It was like she couldn't even miss. The fourth quarter allowed our girls to finally pull away with more shots from Anna Birch and Jazz Bembry. Anna Birch dropped at least 6 big 3-pointers and led all scorers with 34 points. It's safe to say she led our team to a 64-47 win, thus spoiling Rio Linda's senior night. This has been Nicole Scow reporting for KBFT, Sacramento.
Thank you, Nicole, for that. And congratulations to Anna Birch, who dropped 34 big points to help to capture the win. At the rate that our ladies are going, they're going to have a few playoff games at home this year in playoffs, so be sure to come out. But before we get ahead of ourselves, they also play against Del Campo Wednesday night, so let's be sure to cheer them on. This week, both of our boys and girls basketball teams are celebrating their senior night. Our boys play tonight, that's right, tonight, at 7 o'clock in the Ron Lineberger Gymnasium. That's what we call a mistake here. Our ladies are celebrating senior night on Friday. Now, a lot of you might be headed up to Tahoe or Santa Cruz since it's a 4-day weekend, but let's try and stay in town and support our ladies as they take on Casa Roble. In professional sports news, the nation is suffering from a deadly case of Linsanity. That is right, the little man from Harvard University. Jeremy Lin is sweeping the NBA by storm as the Knicks are yet to lose since Lin has started. The Linsane has been proclaimed as the NBA version of Tim Tebow. He has averaged 27 points since he started. However, the Knicks have been without superstars Amari Stoudemire and Carmelo Anthony. However, Amari comes back tonight, and it should be interesting to see how he does with another star on the court. Oh yeah, and how can I forget our Sacramento Kings hosted the nation on TNT last Thursday at Power Balance Pavilion. Surprisingly, came out with a win. However, just as fast as we shocked the nation, the Kings also played Saturday, where they were defeated by Steve Nash and the other members of the Phoenix Suns on NBA TV. So for all you Kings fans out there, take it how you will. However, we are going on a 6-game road trip, so hopefully we can pull out a few wins. I know how we all love hearing about pros, but let's get back to the business of Christian Brothers. Remember, seniors, any seniors planning to sign to play collegiate sports next year, see Ms. Bauer or Mrs. Bennett in the athletic office right away. And for those who are cut from a sport or looking for another sport to play, come out and join the swim team. Practices are held at Sam Panel, and everyone is welcome. Finally, all freshmen and sophomore boys who have ever played golf or have any interest have an opportunity to try out for the JV team. We really need more JV golfers out on the course, so we'd love to have you. See Mr. Purdy or Mr. Barsanti. That's it for me. Let's kick it over to Dom and Kate to wrap up the show.
Thanks, Chris, for that note. Let's wrap up our show for today. Today's rotation is alphabetical, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
For Dominic Chilo, Camille Peters, Chris Watkins, and the rest of us here at KBFT, happy Valentine's Day.
Sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game.